What is...
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to
Well, I mean, I don't...
Anything Else episode featuring Willie Mackinson.
Hey, what's up?
Famous YouTube commentator.
Definitely.
Would you say that you could beat up Turkey Tom in a fight?
Dude, Tom got ripped, so I don't think so anymore. He's a lot
Yeah, but he
taller.
smokes a lot.
He does.
So you could like gas him out, you know?
Yeah, I could like wait until the third round.
Well, you have to...
Just like run away a little bit and make him chase you.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be your strategy, you think? If you actually had to do it? Like creator clash type thing. What would you think?
I don't know. I think he's like addicted to like Zins and all that. I think after like one round, he'd be ready to go down. He'd be on withdrawal.
Just like that. That's it.
He'd beat the shit out of you. We don't disrespect Turkey Tom in this house.
Earlier, this is a
Second-rate
This is a Tom
commentary.
Cuck show, huh?
Yeah, this is a Turkey
We're a
Tom.
fan. We're a
This
fan.
is a Turkey
I'm
Tom
voting for
loyalist
Trump.
show.
You.
Okay. Anyway, how was your flight down here? Talk to us about it.
It was terrible. I rolled in, and from Atlanta to Fort Lauderdale, they were like acting like the flight was going to get canceled, and then all of a sudden the guy's just like, "Hey, everybody, just board the plane, no groups or anything." So we just all went on, took our seat. The plane was entirely empty. He's like, "I've never seen a plane this empty to Florida," and he's like, "That's not a good sign." And as we came down and we went, like, the flight took so much longer because he basically flew halfway to Europe and then back into Fort Lauderdale to like go around the whole storm.
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why'd you land in Fort Lauderdale instead of Miami?
Because you guys are cheap. You guys are cheap motherfuckers.
Okay. I don't know why we'd book you in Fort Lauderdale, but... Wait, what airport did you fly out of? Do you say?
No, he probably doesn't want to say.
I don't want to say. It was O'Hare.
I'm going to look it up. Oh. There's not direct flights from O'Hare to Miami?
Okay, let's not get into details.
I don't think it was an issue of money. It's not like we're trying to save $20.
They were trying to save $20. That's exactly
literally
what
don't think that's-
your
first off-
assistant told me.
I know. You know who that assistant is? Steve? That
Your mom?
assistant? No? No. Who would shortchange someone so much? Not me. Okay.
I'm
Fucking with us?
no.
Not fucking with us. Completely serious.
Well, anyway. Well, cool. You made it. My flight was fairly empty. It was like half full. I flew in last night. I don't know why people bitched out, but, you know, I had a lot of place to relax
How was
and
your
hang out.
turbulence when landing?
I didn't
It was
really have
pretty
any.
intense, dude.
Oh.
I've never been on a plane where the wheels hit the ground and then like came back up for a little bit and then hit the ground again.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Bro.
What? Uh-oh.
Hold on. These guys didn't do this to me, did they?
I thought you guys did this professionally.
Sometimes.
Hold on.
Why are you so moody today?
Yeah, you're very bitchy.
Yeah, you're very moody. Right
Oh,
now.
come on. Am I? Well, you know.
No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, does this link work? Okay, this link works. I got one.
What's been going on in the commentary world?
Bo Black's imploded. Mr. Beast.
Wait, like Bo Black's is
drama.
still imploding, or is this from like 2 weeks ago?
He was still kind of imploding. It was mostly from 2 weeks ago, but it's been spittering out.
Okay.
Sputtering out.
No, spittering.
That's not a word.
In the Midwest, it's a word.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Really? Or are you just saying that?
No,
Just
spittering. Yeah.
spittering is a word.
Like that.
No.
It's slang.
No.
It's not going to show up here. Look it up on Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, come on.
No. You guys are just
Urban
both,
Dictionary it.
You guys are just both stupid.
You're not from the Midwest, dude.
Yeah,
If
you
this
wouldn't
was
get it.
If this was like Chicago,
the
Google,
only
it would be different.
The only acceptable answer is going to be what stupid people from the Midwest think sputtering is supposed to be. Here we go. No, it's not even on Urban Dictionary.
It's because we're not in the right area.
Yeah.
It's a dialect thing.
Yeah, you wouldn't get it.
Gotcha. Okay. Well,
You have to go to ruraldictionary.com also. That's the big issue.
is
they
that
run
the
into.
is that the one, Rural
Yeah.
Dictionary? All right. Well, we're here with commentator dudes, so we should really get into commentating stuff. First off,
Wait, we will. Hold on.
before we start,
Actually, fuck you.
Okay.
Trump supporter.
No. Listen. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking to you right now, okay? Hold on. I just want you guys to know this, okay? If you live in Chicago, you're no better than the rest of us. And by us, I mean St. Louis and Kansas City and Omaha and Detroit, okay? You guys in Chicago, you think you're so much better, but you're just another Midwestern city that nobody gives a fuck about, okay?
We're number 3.
Don't ever think differently, okay?
We're on the podium.
You're in a flyover state. No one cares. That's not an ocean next to you, okay? Fuck off.
No,
I
they
just wanna
fly
be,
into
no.
Chicago, dude.
Yeah, to connect, to go to a
No,
real
what,
place
you're
like
from,
New
like,
York.
Lincoln or some
Okay.
shit?
Oh
You
my,
don't
I just
even-
want to be just aware of that. Okay. Chicagoans think they're so much better than the rest of us Midwestern cities, and you're not.
No, I got a lot of Midwestern pride, so I don't even necessarily feel that way. But I feel like you're also a fake Midwesterner.
How old are you again?
47.
Shut the fuck up.
Seriously, Google it right now. Bet.
No, you're not.
Bet.
I will
Google it right now.
You're 47.
But-
What year were you born?
77. Deadass. Google it right now. Pull it up.
He
Pull it
did the
up.
thing where you pay to make fake.
That is such bullshit. I didn't even know that was a thing.
That is possible.
Okay, I was gonna pull the.
Yeah, pull it up. Bet.
Well, no, I was gonna
Seriously.
pull the. I probably lived in Omaha longer than you've been alive, but I guess I can't do that. So
Yeah, exactly.
How old are you?
exactly, little man.
How old
Yeah.
are you actually then?
he's 47.
47.
I just looked it up.
And you
Look it up
believe-
right now. Pull it up.
I
Look it up.
understand that there's a result on Google that says that, but I know you're not 47.
Why do you say that? Just because I'm in such great shape, Dan?
No.
Compared to,
Compared to what?
well, how old are you?
You want to arm wrestle right now for money?
I don't need to do that. I don't need to prove anything to you, Dan. I don't need to prove anything to you.
I feel like there's a question we could ask to get to the bottom of this, Steve.
Oh, there is. I understand.
Okay.
Smart. You're smart. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy.
You guys are both retarded.
You're a
you
smart
know?
guy.
I think both of you are fucking
He's
idiots.
smart. Do you understand what? Do you understand how he invented his age?
I didn't invent my age. This is crazy.
He's 27. So
Yeah.
you just all you do is
Not
just
true.
subtract 20 and keep everything else the same. So I could say that like, oh, me, I'm 55. You're like, when were you born? 68. December 12th, 68.
Smart.
Yeah.
I'm in here with a couple fucking Joe Rogan conspiracy theories.
That was smart.
That
You
is
know
good.
what? You said you were born in 77? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
We can do this game.
When you were 9 or 10, okay, what were the most popular shows on MTV?
Frasier. Loved Frasier.
Fucking retard.
Love
There wasn't
Frasier.
any fucking TV like that, you dumbass.
When I was
Frasier?
10,
You were watching Frasier in
I fucking
1987?
loved Frasier. I loved Frasier.
Bro.
85
I like
Bears. I'll never forget it. 8 years old.
The 85 Bears?
Oh my God.
Never forget it.
Who was your favorite player on the team?
Well, how's it not Peyton or McMahon? I mean, those guys are goats.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way that Frasier was on fucking MTV.
Well, I don't know. Fucking.
Frasier didn't come out in 1987 or whatever the fuck he's saying.
When do you think Frasier came out?
Late 90s? Early 90s?
Well, I mean, you're asking me to go back like 30 years, Dan. I can't remember everything I was watching at that age.
You're such a liar. Now I don't trust anything you say.
All right, what are the other shows you enjoyed?
I don't trust anything you guys
When you
say.
were a
You guys
kid-
have fly me out here and are this
Oh, no, wait,
rude.
never mind. When did you
What?
graduate high school? There it is. Got him. And the funny thing is you can
No,
do the
it's
exact
not
same
funny.
math. You just haven't thought about
No,
it. See? That was an easy one.
It was probably 85, around then.
Around then?
Around then. It's around then, dude.
Yeah? You were born in 77, and in 85, you graduated high school? You
No,
were
that
real
wouldn't make
fucking
sense. It was
smart.
95. Well, dude, it's
He's
been a
fucking
long
Doogie Howser
time.
over here at
It's
8
been
years
a
old.
long time.
See, he did the math wrong. He said 85 instead of
My
95
parents
because
are
he
Asian,
subtracted
dude.
an
It was,
extra. Yeah.
I moved very quickly.
Anyway,
Anyway. So,
yeah.
all right. Now that we've established that you're full of shit, spittering, all that type of stuff, what did you think about Trump here trying to sign the holy books? Do you like that?
What was he doing?
He offered to sign their Torah, I believe.
Oh, is that a bad thing?
That's probably not a good thing.
I don't think you sign any holy books, do you?
It's probably
Well, I bet like
probably
the Pope
ask
could sign
somebody
like the
to-
Bible. Wait, is that even okay? Could you think you get the Pope to sign the Bible?
I don't know how.
Surely, like these big famous pastors, people ask them to sign the Bible.
I've never
surely,
seen
right?
it before. Maybe they do though. I don't know.
It is a little bit weird that we have Trump doing such. You know the problem with Trump now? I don't even care about his politics anymore. I just care that he acts like a kick streamer. Like he's out here shilling NFTs, like, you know, selling fucking real coins, trading cards, like.
You know the wildest things about all the I don't know if we talked about this or not. All the shit that he sells.
Yeah.
You know that like none of that is for the actual campaign. That's just for his
it's for him. It's
personal
his
wealth.
money, yeah. It's
That's
not-
insane. Like if you read
Oh,
the fine
really?
print, yes. If you read the fine print on the website, it says none of this is associated with any campaigns or any election stuff. So that's just shit that he's selling to make money while running for president.
Dude, this guy's a genius.
I don't understand why though. He certainly, almost absolutely, has to be worth at least $1 billion.
I don't know if that's true.
So
He exaggerates the fuck out of so much shit. I don't know.
I
if
mean,
you can
how
even
is that
tell.
not public though?
you
Well, how would
can.
you-
Well, it'd just be how many businesses he owns.
Okay,
Right?
there has to be no. I trust in Forbes and their reality check of the valuation they gave to him. Some stuff you know how much of like the buildings that he owns, how much of them does he own, and how much of the mortgages that are on those properties, because that's all public. You can look that up. Okay, and Forbes has said he's worth X dollars. Why, if you were worth billions of dollars, it just seems mental to me that you're like, buy my Trump trading cards. Like that would be like like talk about diluting your brand.
You don't make it to $1 billion without going, yo, how else can I make another dollar though? Like I feel like if you're like that, you'd quit at like 2 million.
Wait, why
Or
are
10
we
million.
Why are we so confident that everything would be publicly filed?
Well, he has properties,
feel-
right? He has like the building like Trump Tower, right? He has
Yeah, but I'm saying, how would we ever know his equity in that building? Like, let's say he's borrowed against the value of it or something like that. Would that information ever be publicly filed?
yeah. So mortgages are public, the amount and
Not the mortgage. I'm saying, let's say that
Right.
I take out a HELOC against my house. How would
Yes.
you ever know that?
it's public.
Why?
It's public. It's because it's a lien filed against your home. The
You
amount
could look up every lien.
You can look up any lien on anything.
Wow.
Now, it's not always online. Sometimes you have to go into a quote unquote dusty clerk's office and type in the property address and do it. But yeah, you can see every piece of property, who has a lien on it, and for how much money.
Interesting.
Do you think that every type of secured asset results in a lien? Like,
What
let's
is a
say, like
lien?
a lien is basically saying like I can take your shit if you fuck up. Like I got like a
think
stake
it's probably
in your stuff.
real estate's probably special. I don't know. Like for instance, you could probably leverage your stock. I don't know if like the government knows if you've lent your stock out.
Or like, let's say that you and I sign a contract, a private contract, or
Right.
you go to arbitration. I'm like, listen, lend me 100,000. If you don't, or if I don't pay you back, I'll like give you my house. Like, would that be?
Well, if I was smart, I would put a lien on your house to guarantee that, right? Because without the lien, it's a lot harder for me to collect, right? The lien makes it simple. There's no question about it. I can get your house at the end of it. Without the lien, it's like you can fight me, kind of. But yeah. So anyone's mortgage is public. You can see how much they owe and to who. If you put it in, you want to type city.
Surely he's not a billionaire off like properties though, right?
I think that's pretty much exactly. No, Trump likes to exaggerate his wealth by saying that his brand is worth so much. He'll say, my brand, the Trump brand, is worth billions. That's what he'll
Okay.
say, right? Like just the brand alone is worth that much, which is true for some companies. The Nike brand is worth billions of dollars, okay? The Nike brand by itself, with nothing else. Just the fucking logo and the word Nike is worth billions of dollars to own that, okay? So it's not insane to think that Trump has value in whatever the fuck Trump is, but he says it's crazy numbers, obviously.
I will say it's funny that Trump's brand is it's the brand. Like Trump's brand is his brand.
Yeah,
like Nike's brand represents shoes and all of the products that they produce. Like people's brands represent something. Trump's brand literally just represents the fact that it's a brand.
Yeah.
Like nobody actually brags about, I've said this on stream, like nobody brags about like Trump steaks. Like, oh my God, did you actually get a Trump? Like, nobody gives a fuck about any of the products he makes. And personally, I don't know, maybe it's different for you. Have you ever heard somebody recommend like, oh my God, like if you go to New York, you absolutely have to stay in
Never.
Trump Tower. Like you've got, it's
Like,
always been
who-
associated with like gaudy, like
Who would go there? That's one thing I don't understand. I've never been like, ooh, I want to go to like even before he was president, I was like, oh, you can stay at the Trump Tower. I'd be like, oh, I'd rather stay at like the W or
even like a
like
Four Seasons or something.
or
Fuck,
something
or like,
nice, right?
Yeah.
That I know is good. Like, oh, do you have any like Bonvoy properties or anything here? I don't know. Like, but the
it
Trump,
feels like it's a thing you stay at
It's
when you're
skeezy.
like, it's like going to Disneyland or World.
Yeah,
Like I want to
yeah.
stay at one of the theme park hotels. That's what like Trump Tower is. That's what it feels like at least.
yeah, I think you could say that now. That seems pretty accurate. What do you think? Are you
Yeah,
on the
what do you
Trump-
think, Willie?
Are you on
Oh,
the Trump train?
Trump Tower, no. Boo. Boo.
Do you have any real answers, real thoughts you have on this? What do you think about Trump?
Oh, what do I think about him? Well, I was pretty like mutual on the whole thing. Like I didn't really care. I've never voted. In all 47 years, never voted. And finally, I went ahead and like when you had your like breakdown with Trump and like the guy getting shot, and you were going off on Twitter.
My breakdown?
And yeah, your
You mean
breakdown.
my epic moment?
When he
No,
was emotional.
no, I don't mean that.
That
and I
a
was
hill
going to
that I
make a
fought
video
from,
on you.
I survived on, and I dominated
Oh,
from.
all right. Yeah, all right.
But go ahead.
Everyone knows you don't actually die on the internet unless you quit, right? You can just hang out
Exactly.
forever.
I'm immortal.
Yeah, exactly. And not Sneaka. Sneeko is an example of that, though, where that guy was kicked off of everything. That guy's still alive, man. And
On Twitch.
On Twitch? Oh, yeah, he is on Twitch, right.
Must be nice.
Poor guy, dude.
It's okay.
And
It's because Dan Clancy would rather support terrorist enablers. Sorry,
but I ended up looking up the whole like
Dan Clancy.
electoral scheme, and I started going down that rabbit hole, and that's when I was like, oh, bro, fuck this guy. So no, this will probably be my first time voting.
Oh, okay.
That's nice. Are you in a swing state?
No,
No.
Wait, are we allowed to say?
no.
He said O'Hare. Can I
Oh,
say
yeah,
what
yeah.
city that's in?
Yep.
Or state?
Yep, you can.
Okay. Illinois?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say Ohio for a second, but yeah, you're right.
It's all
Illinois.
the same shit.
Yeah. The Midwest.
I didn't want to say this because it would have been so disrespectful, but
Ohio's kind of like the stepchild. Like we take them in as ours, but
true.
All right. We got some stuff that's more up your alley. Okay.
Okay.
You're a YouTube dude. There's an incestuous commentary community, and you guys all know each other. And
oh,
you're
good. You know
fighting
the
for
talking
views.
points. Good.
But tonight, you're on the pinnacle of commentary streams. The top of the top. It doesn't get better than this. This is it. This right here.
This is it.
This is it.
This is it. Commentary streamers, they hope they get the invite to come here.
Future's dark, boys.
If you don't get the invite. Absolutely.
So
Okay.
we've got 42 clips ready to go of exclusive behind-the-scenes footage from Mr. Beast's private studio.
Okay, great.
I put this together for you with a team. Okay? This is a special thing.
I can't wait.
Okay. We're going to start with Elon Musk goes dark MAGA.
What the hell
Okay.
is dark MAGA?
You're about to find out. There's just a few clips
God,
here.
this was so cringe. I don't know if I want to
And if people don't know what's going on, if they don't know the truth,
Can you turn it up a little bit?
how can you make an
hear
informed
it.
vote? You must have free speech in order to have democracy. That's why it's the First Amendment. And the Second Amendment
Yeah, you want to turn that
is
fan
there
off, don't you?
to ensure that we
No, I
have
don't
the
give a
First
fuck about
Amendment.
I'm just gonna turn it up a little bit.
Okay. Are we big Elon haters over here?
Oh, yeah, the biggest Elon haters.
See, I kind of like Elon.
What do you like about him specifically?
Well, he's building like all these fancy cars and like spaceships, and
I have a Tesla. Would you like to see how fancy it is?
you're bought by Elon.
Oh yeah, I'm totally bought and paid for by this.
Okay, why? What do you mean?
His cars are shit.
Then why do you own one, Dan?
Because I made the fucking
Ooh.
mistake of buying one. I'll never buy another
No,
Tesla
you're just
again.
placating to the audience, dude. We all know you go in there, you load up your fucking like Sonic game or whatever the fuck you play.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Playing
You're
Sonic
like, I
the
love my
Hedgehog.
Tesla.
Bro, I would not trust that car. Here's the big thing. If you okay. If you own one of these cars, a Model 3 or a Model S, you do not trust it to do the autopilot. I mean, I don't. I've had too many like, whoa, what the fuck are you doing, car? Chill. Like you have to keep your eyes on the road. It's basically
It's like a normal fucking car.
it's like a normal fucking car, and that's like supposed to be the whole point. Like aside from that,
Also, you know, he doesn't like actually like program or design or build the cars, right? You know, that's like other employees and shit that do that,
well,
right?
of course, he's the guy who owns the business, right?
yeah,
That
but he
makes
acts
sense.
like he's the dude that fucking knows everything.
The average Elon fan thinks he
Sure,
could
of
go into the
course.
wilderness and in 6 months from his bare hands, like create a fucking Tesla model.
That's kind of stupid though, because you could say that about any company.
no.
surely,
you
no.
can't. Who's the CEO of Ford? Exactly.
I don't even know.
You don't know.
But is that guy in there like building the fucking?
No, do you
car?
think fucking Elon
No,
Musk
of course
is?
he's not. No, I don't expect him to.
Do you think that Elon? Let me ask you a real question.
Yeah.
Do you think that Elon Musk is destroying real talk? But think about it for a 2nd
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he's destroying shareholder value at Tesla by causing so much division with who he is, to the fact now that you might have half the population who would never buy his car just because of the crazy shit he's done?
Ooh, that's a good question. Does the public give enough of a shit to not buy a car because of who he is?
You know what's really weird? We've said
don't know.
we've said this before. Okay. Mm-hmm. It feels like he's retarded and he chose the wrong group of people to support because. Like,
Is it just because? But
like
is it
people
'cause
in
he's
Texas are
voting
not
for
buying fucking electric
Kamala?
cars. They're buying like fucking diesel trucks. Like you want to be like the
That's true.
soy liberal trans bathroom cuck, not the fucking the opposite of that. Those aren't we're the one who buy the fucking cars.
That's true. When I went to LA, all those people are driving
Went to
Tesla's
LN?
out there. LA.
Oh, LA.
La. Yeah.
Okay. They're all driving Tesla.
I feel like there's so many Teslas over out in LA when I went over to VidCon.
Would you feel weird buying an Elon product right now?
I would. I haven't announced it yet. I guess I am now. After the election season, I'm resigning from Twitter. Yeah.
No, you aren't.
I'll do it with you too.
What do you mean you're resigning
I
from
think it's
Twitter?
a toxic platform.
No,
I don't want to
I
encourage
agree.
any support on it. I don't like my fans on it. I think I want to pull all my people off and talk to other people.
If you
so,
do
like,
it, I'll go with you.
Okay. Yeah, fuck
To
yeah.
Threads.
All right, we'll see it when I believe it. All right, I feel like that's like
Do you
half
think
your
this is the
brand
type of
is
guy
you're the Twitter guy.
No, he's not the Twitter guy.
My brand is fucking YouTube.
Absolutely, I'll fucking leave. Go to Threads. I'm gonna say this, fucking Zuckerberg. Hey,
Well,
you better get
Threads
your
is
fucking
so
shit
bad,
together
dude.
because that
Threads
shit
is
is
pointless.
fucked right now. You
although,
got
well, the
3
issue
months.
is that right now, fucking Zuckerberg is going like full fucking libertarian weird bro as well.
I'll take libertarian over whatever the fuck.
Well, but he's like Alex said this earlier when we filmed our show. I don't know if it's true now, but apparently fucking Zuckerberg just recently was like quoted as saying like, "Oh, Donald Trump, that dude's like a real badass. The way that he
No,
survived
please,
is
no,
like
Zuck.
That was badass.
Maybe Blue Sky then, the last of the cuck.
No, Blue Sky
The
is
last of the
like
cuck sites.
yeah, and then you and me and all other like 10,000 users can fucking circle jerk into the fucking
Like,
void.
oh, yeah, Bernie guys.
So why do you guys like tie the? No, this is like a real question. Why do you guys tie the CEO to whether or not you like the product or not?
I don't want to support Elon at all. I agree with him.
Because you like personally don't like him.
I think that
He's destroying
it sucks,
humanity.
but it's like he's one of the worst characters
God, I
in the
can't
United
imagine
States right
giving
now.
a shit.
Then somebody who literally like okay.
No, go. I want you to explain it. Go for it.
No. We're on anything else right now. We're chilling.
Yeah.
You're gonna
But
trigger the
we're
fuck out
on
of me.
this. This is we're on something else
He's
right
a real-
now.
he's a really bad
Because is
dude.
there a little bit Elon
He is- no, no,
derangement
no, no, no,
syndrome
no.
going on here?
No.
Oh, he's trying to trigger me. The issue is that you have a guy who literally bought arguably the largest social media platform for news distribution in the United States. He purchased it. He took it private, so now we have even less insight into it as we did before. It seems like remember when you used to know if an account was real because there was a blue check mark? You don't anymore.
Yeah, but it was
So
always like random as shit.
No,
anyway.
absolutely not.
They weren't.
The blue check mark shit was not random. There was a pretty big deal if you had
No,
one.
but there'd be like people with like 1,000 followers that would sometimes have this blue
Yeah,
check.
probably
mark.
because
yes,
they were like
but because they were a
journalist.
journalist. That's it working as intended. Yes. So
Whatever,
it's not blue
who
check mark.
cares?
The blue check mark was supposed to be a popularity thing. It was just supposed to be a verification thing to show you're a real person. And then there's the fact that like now there's more bots and more disinformation on this platform than literally ever. And Elon himself spreads it.
He pushes it.
Like Elon reposts like fake AI shit. He is full-throatedly, completely in Trump's park. He's put on his go to his fucking Twitter account right now. He's got like a link to this fucking Save America PAC, which is literally a political action committee for Donald Trump. He literally he stole.
What the
I
fuck?
don't know what you're doing. He literally
did I just
stole the
type?
at America account on fucking Twitter just so that he could use it to
did-
promote his
I don't-
stupid dog shit.
I don't know if he stole it. I checked on archive.org. It looked like it just wasn't used. Like it was used like 4 years ago, and then it was like gone, like as of like 2 years ago.
The America PAC.
Is that his profile pic?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this
it's
right,
so cringe.
This account, I'm pretty sure, was not used like 2 years ago. So I don't want to get too frisky. And also, it's just a fucking username. Like whatever, fine. You're using X.com America. Big fucking deal. It's like, do we care? Like who has USA? Are we supposed to care more? Like this is not a big deal to me. Like, okay, like
No, the USA is banned. No. What the fuck, Elon?
Dude, I have 2 Twitter accounts. I have a 3-character one. I have DBL, but I don't fucking use it for anything at all. Nothing. And I have no followers on it.
Dan's
That's it.
big lips, dude. Let's go.
Dan's booty labia.
Like he's using this account as like a crazy disinformation platform.
No, it's
and
not good.
Really, really,
And
really
it's
fucked.
just, it's
Hold
you know,
on.
the worst part is not the irony. The hypocrisy is the
true.
worst part.
Wait, what were you about to say?
I was gonna say like, I guess who gives a shit about his politics? I don't really give a fuck.
Well, he's using it to influence how politics are viewed on the platform.
He's trying to change the world for the worst.
But like just him tweeting. Like if he tweets
Yeah,
some
his
fake
account is the-
information, it's like
It's
okay,
fake information.
Elon tweeting fake information.
Yeah, but people believe it, and they.
Well, that's critical of Elon, but it doesn't make me hate the website. I like Twitter way more now than I did when what's his face owned it.
Jack
The old
Dorsey.
guy. Well, I don't know if he owned it at the time. It might
Well,
have
it's a
been
public company.
some other person, but like before, I felt like you'd get banned for like the most random stuff, like the most random interactions.
Right now, Twitter. If I was to DM you,
Yeah.
and I was to message you, and I would say, "Kill yourself, N-word,"
Oh.
and you clicked report on that button, do you know what would happen?
I don't know.
Within 30 seconds, you would get a response saying, we've investigated this report and found that it doesn't break X's rules.
Who gives a shit? I don't care. I
You don't,
get that
you don't
all the
think
time,
that's...
man.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, that's
Are you
fine. I'm
kidding
just...
me?
No, but I'm just telling you that it's like all a facade. Like, you don't care.
Yeah.
That's fine. But like, when you have kids or if you have a family and they do anything, you probably don't want other people like going out them being like, hey, you're a woman, so shut the fuck up. No one cares about your opinion. It's not like super cool for your mom to get that message, right?
Dude, but like, bro, like I was on like Xbox Live and shit back in the day. It's like I was the young adult facing that stuff, you know?
Yeah, but you know the difference between that and now is that when you're out there as yourself, right? And you're like, hey, I'm Willie Mack, and this is my thoughts and everything.
Yeah.
And then someone says, shut the fuck up. Like, and then calls you a slur or something, but you're just a white guy, so the slurs don't hit the same. But that said, but imagine you were a minority and said, "Shut the fuck up, slur." Nobody cares about your slur opinion.
Yeah.
That hits a little bit different because now they know who you were, because of whatever, and they've done it because they know who you are, as opposed to just being a fucking random chatter in chat. If you're just a dude in chat in an IRC chat room. Okay, which doesn't
You
exist
could always
anymore.
just turn off the internet, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't agree with any of that. I'm all for like, I don't think Twitter needs to be like your news. I don't think Twitter needs to be like a good website for everybody to get along.
It
Like,
doesn't.
That's
Yeah, but
not
then
how
why
I
didn't he
view
just
social
why didn't he
media.
just start his own fucking website then? Why did he have to buy and destroy like one of the largest news
Because
websites
it's
on the
not
internet?
really that different. Like I don't
It
feel
is
like it's
completely
that.
different.
Besides
It's
people say
insane.
slurs. That's the only
No, it's not.
thing
I don't know what the slurs thing came from. That has nothing to do with it. The issue is the massive amount of like misinformation accounts that are explicitly endorsed by Elon Musk. Like I don't think libs of
Sure.
TikTok would have survived on the old Twitter like just
they'd
full
get
on
banned.
doxing
Yeah,
people.
they'd
Yeah,
get
that's
banned for
insane.
Sure. I think they should get banned for doxing
Yeah.
the way they are too. But I mean, there was doxing on old Twitter too, man. Just maybe not from an account that big.
Well, that's a big difference, right?
Yeah.
Like imagine if like the president like stabbed someone in the neck and you're like, okay, yeah, but people stab people all the time. So
Dude,
it's kind of
so-
different, right?
It's so not that dramatic, though.
It is that dramatic.
It is stabbing in the neck is not the same, bro.
There's a huge difference between like, well, sometimes accounts dox people versus the owner of Twitter says, I love this account and I retweet it all the time, and they dox people. That's a huge difference, right? If Jack Dorsey was retweeting accounts like, I love this account because he doxes people, that's way different than like some people dox people.
So
right?
I agree. I'm critical of Twitter on the doxing side, but that's like the main thing. Like other than that, I don't really feel like it's that changed. Like again, we've all been doxed on Twitter.
I think the bot problem is significantly worse now too.
So the bots are worse, but again, like just I don't think Twitter should be your news.
Well, but it is for a lot of people.
Well, I know, but
And
like,
that's how it
we gotta
markets itself
we
as.
gotta educate people more than to use social media for your main source of news. I don't think you should be using like podcast or most of these YouTubers for your main source of news either. These people get shit wrong all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, people do. That's great that you think they shouldn't, but like people are going to use social media.
When you say they do, it's like, all right, well, that's on them, isn't it? Like you can do like a public PSA for it or some shit.
Okay, why do you care on any of the commentary community then? If I were to go through your channel, you've never corrected like another commentator
Of course
guy.
I have.
Why?
But I've never
Who
asked
cares?
for them
It's
to be
just
banned.
YouTube.
I've never asked.
Yeah,
for
but
them
it's
to
not
be
about being banned. Why even bother correcting them? It's just YouTube. You shouldn't get your news from YouTube anyway, right?
No, because criticizing Elon Musk for doing something wrong or spreading misinformation or leaving a doxer up, that's completely different than like banning someone and taking their
We're not talking
account
about
away
banning. I'm just saying
completely.
that it's more pervasive. Like if all of you, let's say in the commentary community, let's say 100
There should be discussions about like what is fake news and what is not, and educating people on that.
Okay, if 100 new commentary people came in, all of them dropped claims, okay, that you and Turkey Tom like to go out and fuck 9-year-olds in your free time,
Yep.
right? And you start making response videos to every single one. Do you think that's a good environment? Do you think it's okay if that was just like the
And
thing?
also, you're forgetting the part, what about the fact if yours don't get any views because you're not hitting the algorithm and they are? So everyone's seeing videos that you're a pedophile and fucking a 9-year-old. And your response video
And
is
my
seen by like 15
response, so everyone's making videos on me, but nobody sees my video.
Well, some people do, but a lot of people don't
Not-
give a fuck.
not-
They're not
not
gonna
a lot
watch.
of people.
They're not gonna
We're
watch
just so
Willie.
many layers off of.
Hold on, to be clear, that's
fucking
exactly what
concept
happens
at this
on
point.
Twitter right now. A lot of people are saying, for instance, that the hurricane is man-made. How many of them
Dude,
are going
they
to
are,
NASA's
but, like,
website to debunk this?
The percentage of people that actually think that compared to like fucking are normal and know that the hurricane is not man-made
Wait a
is
minute.
way more.
Hold on.
We're talking
You
about,
understand
this,
that, like,
and
half-
you're acting like it's this.
Wait, no. This is the thing that's going to fuck with you. A huge percentage of people think that
It's
this...
not that many people that think the Jews made the hurricane, dude.
No,
There's
we're not.
shot.
Okay, you're making it small. Okay. What percent do you think of people in the world, not in the world, in America, do you think assume that this hurricane was caused intentionally by a group of people?
I think at most like 2 million.
Okay, I was going to say a percentage. What do you think a percent
Well,
of the
you could
USA
percent
population?
300 million and 50 million, whatever the percent down to 2 million is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're saying a third of a percent, roughly, right? Or a half a percent, something like that?
A third of a percent.
I think it's
roughly.
like-
a little less than that.
I think it's a lot higher than that. And it's going to be super
But
depressing.
but you just asked for a percentage and I give you it, and then
No,
it's
no,
like
I-
I think it's higher. It's like, okay, great. Like
Just as a heads up,
Great
okay?
debate.
In 2022, okay, 25% of Republicans believed in QAnon, where
Okay.
QAnon is measured as 3 beliefs, okay? One is the government, media, and financial sector are controlled by a group of Satan-worshipping pedophiles who run a global child sex trafficking operation, okay? 2, there is a storm coming soon that will sweep away the elites in power and restore the rightful leaders. And 3, because things have gotten so far off track, true American patriots may have to resort to violence in order to save our country. Those are 3
Is
core
that
beliefs
true?
that 25% of Republicans right now, that was in 2022, okay? I'm pretty sure we go and look it up right now. I think 80% of conservatives think that the 2020 election was stolen. The vice presidential candidate on stage with Donald Trump have said they do not believe in the results of the last election. This is
Well, I
insane.
believe that's way more believable than like fucking Jewish hurricanes or some shit. But I agree, 25% to believe in that is
Percentage
that's
of
worrying.
people who believe
It's
hurricane was man-made. Now you've even got people like Dan
spooky.
believe in Havana syndrome. I'm just kidding.
That's actually probably
What's
right.
Havana syndrome?
Most likely there's some sort of like ultrasonic shit. They like high energy, like an ultrasonic beam that they're doing, and it's like fucking with people like the right. That's it. It's like kind of like a laser.
Yeah,
but
you're
like a
fucking
sound.
crazy too, man. But
Have
damn,
there been
I think
any?
it's probably realistic that it's probably
Can somebody
exists.
tell me, has there been any polling done on how many Americans believe that the hurricanes or that the weather is man-made or?
It can't be many, dude. There's no shot.
You know, one of our House representatives said it is.
Dude, yeah, I couldn't believe that person was actually in Congress or whatever. I
Wait,
don't know
is this
what she
Marjorie
is.
Taylor Greene or somebody else?
Yeah, MTG.
Okay. There are a lot of, the House is insane. There's a lot of crazy people in the House of Representatives. But
Right.
anyway,
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go to. Okay, the Elon shit. I don't know if I care about his interview too much. It's probably.
I do
retarded.
want to point out
Uh-oh.
25% for that Republican thing or the QAnon thing. That is fucking crazy. I would have never thought it was like that high.
It's
but-
because a lot of Republicans think like, oh, it's all memes. No one actually believes this. Like it's just
Yeah, I
like,
would've
like,
thought
like it's
that.
just
No,
like a
they
bunch
believe
of
it.
it's just a bunch of like liberal cancel culture people that want everyone to like have like neutral gender and like I push against that type of thing. But actually, like a good portion of them are fucking insane. They're like, I understand there's people on the far left and they're fucking insane also. Okay, but anyways, listen, we don't fuck all this noise. Let's get into something that I care about.
also, I don't, just real quick, okay? Now I understand everybody's different and maybe people are, my mom sends me shit like this.
Can I read it? This is from your mom? Your
Yes,
mom uses
my mom
Snapchat?
sends me, what? It's Telegram. She uses so many, she sends me so much of this crazy fucking shit. My mom believes in all of
But I didn't
this.
start. Paul, I mean, come on, you're from Nebraska.
I'm
Part
just
of the
saying.
culture. Can I read it?
Well, sure, which one do you want? Oh, wait, hold
Or
on.
you
What's
can
that
read it
Muslim
if you want. I'd like to read some of it.
one?
Or should I read it quietly?
Sure. My mom
I
sent
don't
me
know if
this. It's a paste of something else. Wouldn't it be crazy if one of the richest lithium deposits in the world was right outside of Asheville, North Carolina? Wouldn't it be crazy if the largest lithium mining company in the world, 3 days before the flood began, submitted the permits for their mine right outside Asheville, North Carolina? Wouldn't it be crazy if the mining company was just given $250 million in grants to help with construction of their mine right outside of Asheville, North Carolina? Wouldn't it be crazy if less than a month before the flood started, BlackRock acquired 2.2 million shares of stock in the mining company? Wouldn't it be crazy if the residents that opposed the mine had their homes and property destroyed?
That would be crazy. That would be pretty crazy.
No, but it's the problem is that people that believe this stuff, it's not that they're bad people.
Pilot forced to stop rescuing Helen victims under threat of arrest. You think that's happening right now? Biden is going out there.
Your mom's got a photo of it. Must be happening right now, Steven.
They're not bad people. They're being manipulated
By Twitter.
by bad people that have a platform that probably shouldn't have a platform. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Have you ever seen the movie Contagion?
No.
Really? That's a good movie. You should watch it. That's unfortunate because now what I'm about to say isn't going to make sense. It's a movie very similar about like the COVID virus, basically, but it was killing people, like actually killing people instead of like putting them in a ventilator. And there's this one dude, central character in this thing, and he decides to make a lot of money by saying, I have a cure for it. Kind of like the, what's the fucking horse medicine?
Ivermectin and
Yeah,
hydroxychloroquine. And
So-
it's called Forsythia in the fucking movie. Yeah.
So there's a guy in this movie, and his whole thing is like, he's pushing this thing. He knows it's not true. To all the people he can, he's like, Forsythia is the cure to COVID. Right? And he's pushing it and he's pushing it and he's getting money and he's getting rich off of it. And this is like all of social media.
All I'll say is that, like, if you do watch that movie, you need to understand before, okay? And you're gonna keep forgetting this. It was made before COVID, okay? Because that movie would be cringe if it was made after COVID because of
Yeah.
how accurate it is.
Yeah.
It would be super cringe.
Yeah, oh my God. What was that other movie? It was a little bit cringe. Don't Look Up or something like that.
Oh, that movie's great. You
Yeah,
don't
but-
like that movie?
Well, the problem is that people think it's cringe because it's kind of happened after all of the insane party politics. It would be cooler if it happened beforehand, like Contagion did.
Okay, well, what the fuck are they supposed to do though? Like, dude, you're telling me when that movie's not hilarious and then just has the darkest ending? It's great.
Why is this not us? Exclusive. Tim Walz is going live on a World of Warcraft Twitch stream tonight at 6:30 ET.
Do you think Tim Walz would be seen?
It's not going to be. Well, who in the WoW community is? You think he's going to Asmongold stream?
Dude. It's okay. We could snipe a